Hello everyone, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I am so sorry, I had a bit of a press start and I didn't mean to, so this is take 2, which isn't too bad. I visited a girlfriend this morning and I have literally just walked back in the door because I have a standing date with you all and I would hate to disappoint you all. So here I am. I am a little bit excited because we have our new catalogue starting tomorrow, which of course I thought I would get a few things out, but I didn't. So today is our very last day to enjoy the products that are not carrying over from our annual catalogue. And so that's our annual catalogue that finishes today. Hi Margine. And our mini catalogue. So there are lots of products that are actually retiring out of those, and today is the final day to grab those products. Hey Charlotte, hey Ida, how are you both? But I am not celebrating any of those products today. I am looking forward to our brand new catalogue, which is this lovely thing. This starts tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. my time doing a catalogue walkthrough. So it will be on YouTube. I will set that up later today and we will be going through this page by page live. There are some really fun features in this catalogue that I did want to point out, as well as some amazing products. Sorry, I'm just going to put everything back, put my trolley back, because I received a prize patrol when I was down in Melbourne for On Stage recently. Of course, Charlotte. I love doing the walkthroughs. I received prize patrol. And this is a product I would not have necessarily purchased, but I've been percolating some ideas and I wanted to play with it with you today. So it is called Frames and Flowers, and it is a set with some paper, but I can show you on the back. It's got lots of die cuts in here. So I wanted to possibly make 2 cards with you. I've also grabbed out the Bird's Eye View stamp set. So this is a carrying over stamp set that I thought went really well with this paper. And I do have a Use It Up piece with the branch from here. And I'm thinking I can use that. Maybe we can do a new and a Use It Up card, and then I'll make a whole brand new card. But I'm kind of thinking, I'm having ideas. So I just want you to sit with me. If you've got a catalogue, you can have a look. I will look through the catalogue because I've got the catalogue on my computer here. No, that's the old catalogue, not the new catalogue. Here it is. I'm going to use my search function once I get rid of the notifications that are covering the notifications. Hey Beryl, how are you? Okay, so if I look up frames, and I shall see if it comes up. Frames and, oh, there it is, right there on the page. So if you're playing at home, this paper set is featured on page 28 and 29 of the new annual catalogue. And there are 9 projects on that double page spread. It's on your wish list. Well, I'm glad I can show it to you today. So if you've got your catalogue, there is a peony stamp set that goes with it. I do not have that stamp set because I received this as a prize patrol and it wasn't in the pre-order and it's not on my wish list. I do have to finalize my wish list tonight because I will be up at midnight going tick, 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 putting in my order. Although I don't think it'll be a big order. because I don't have, oh, there were no thumbs downs, only thumbs ups here. Oh my God, that's so amazing. How's that for the new catalogue? I didn't know I could do that. That's very cool. The small things that amuse us. Hey, let's flip around, have a look at the paper, celebrate. Yes, I did it again. Oh, I like that. That's so fun. Let's celebrate the new paper and see what we can make together. So does anyone else besides Margene have this on their wish list? Or do you have your wish list ready to go for tomorrow? So tomorrow my time is the 1st. I know, Ida. That just made me ever so happy. Okay, and I need to do a flippity flip. There we go. Put this paper in the middle so I can line this up as best as I can and do a titch of a zoom, not too much, and I think I'm okay. So, except I just knocked that a little. Just small adjustments as I flick you halfway across the room. So sorry, hope everyone's still with me here and not getting complete. Sorry, this has been, I've got to tighten up a few things on my stand. I think that's as good as we're getting. What I do want to do though is to go back here. And as you can see, the weather has turned quite cool here in Australia. And I'm wearing a jumper for the first time for the year. Yeah, it's meant to rain today. I do have washing out on the line that I do hope will dry. But we shall see. Oh, my door is closed. So I will get my light and I shall be back. Okay, here we go. Everything's looking good. Oh, Charlotte is on a mission to use up the 20 packs of DSP that are already in your stash. I have a whole year to decide on this paper. That is a wonderful challenge, and hopefully I give you some ideas today on ways that you can use that designer series paper. So let's get going on this. I'm being careful pulling it out because the last 2 pages are die cuts and things are already popping out. So I'm going to grab a dish or a container to pop my die cuts in for the moment. And yes, oh, hello and happy birthday, Miss Atley. I hope you're having a beautiful day at work and being spoiled rotten. So, okay, just going to leave that there for a second. So these are the pages. So we get less designer series paper in this pack because we get, I think, at least 2 sheets of frames. So I will get to the colours. So we just get the 2 sheets of designer series paper, is that right? And we get, oh no, there is 3 sheets of designer series paper. I thought there were 3. And we get 3 sheets of frames and flowers. So, wow, that is 1 sheet of frames. But do you know what I really, truly want to do? I want to take all of these out because I know they are going to fall out and get ruined. So I would prefer to have the control to pop them all out, and then I know they are safe in my storage. So these are gorgeous. I'm assuming these may be ideas that they may have thought to put with designer series paper, because this one is really cool. And we've got this big, almost 12 by 12 strip. That'd be great for scrapbooking, that strip. And so we have some, I'm assuming these, I don't know, I'll check the size. Hold on. Just want to very carefully take them out first, but of course there's nothing careful when I do things. So I'm assuming they're not a full 3x4. They're definitely, because we've got all these pieces in between, I'm not sure. Yes, absolutely. You could definitely use the middle of the frames, especially for a sentiment, because it already coordinates with the papers. So you could definitely do that. I will eventually get there. This might be just a slow part. So if you have any questions about the new catalogue, I will tell you everything I can without being able to show you the catalogue at this stage. So then this is, well, yeah, these are all coming out. So this is our first sheet. So some of them have multiple pieces. So this has a flower on the inside of that wreath. This is a bow. But you can see they come, oh, that's cute. Okay. Have a nice corner piece. But yeah, these are going to be great for quick cards. And I did think I was going to grab a new sentiment set to go with this, and it's the Simply Said sentiments, keeping it simple with one. Sorry, trying to show you as I go. No, that one's not there. So that one, you get so many pieces. I don't know if it says quantity 6, so you do get 6 sheets, but I'd love to go and count everything up. Hey Shaz, how are you? Hey Sharon, we're just being smart at the moment and taking all of our die cut pieces out before I ruin them. And I will pop them in probably one of our, I'll probably separate them actually. I'll put the frames in one envelope. I will put the like wreaths and boughs in one, and florals, yeah. I'll split it up so I can more easily find things. Oh, that is so pretty. Right, but yes, if you have any questions, now is the time while I can more easily look. Where am I up to? Well, I've got this one, I've got this one. These are a bit sweet. Just try and pull them out nicely. But they are beautifully die cut. So as you can see, some of them there's no white around the edge, and some of them, like this one, we do have white around the edge. So it's actually a really nice mix. Okay. So Miss Lisa, are you having a good day so far? I hope to be able to catch up with you later to hear the full story. But I hope someone got you birthday cake, because I'm too far away to get you birthday cake. So let's have a look at that. That is all empty. And just one more sheet to go. And quite a few of these pieces have already come out. So just this one. I get so many pieces. I love it. Okay, that one can go in the bin. Well, in the recycling bin anyway. Oh, that's a nice sprig. Oh, some ovals. That's nice. So it is really a wonderful mix of large and small pieces. So I could definitely see some scrapbooking happening with this. Come out. Thank you. I think my hands are working a little bit better than what they were last Thursday when I was with you guys. I think my stress levels are just a titch lower than what they were then. The same things are still happening. Hello 71, hello Glenda. Nice to see you both. We are almost there with getting rid of all the bits. But they do come out very, very nicely and easily. Okay, so now I've just got all of the flowers. Okay. All of the flowers, great. Just have a look at that. Yes, I have got everything. Okay, so I'm just going to scooch these into here for the moment. Great. Some of them are upside down, that's fine. But I do have a very thick collection of things in there, which is wonderful. Let's go and pop that to the side. Bring back in our designer series paper and our strip. Now, I did talk about using my use it up box, and things are falling everywhere. So I haven't taken out my things that are retiring from in here yet, but I know I do have a little something in here that will work. Oh, I need that for later today. That might be a bit of a giveaway of a card I'm making. Oh, where is it? Okay, see, I've already got a use it up piece with new things on there. Oh, that's right. I had my other basket. Now, if I was a basket, where did I put you? Oh, there's one particular piece I want. Okay, Lisa, can I please have my song? I know your song didn't work the other night because I still haven't found my missing die, but I have a feeling it will work today. I'm just going to stand up and go for a wander down my room. I'm most perplexed. Where would one have put all of those use it up pieces? Because it was a whole thing of them. And it was in one of, not these containers, one of my bone colour containers. Did someone come and borrow it? Because it's kind of crashing on my card idea. And you know what? As soon as I finish the video, I am missing a container. That's what I'm missing. It's a container that is exactly the same as that one, but it's not that one. She has this wonderful Find It song. But while I'm here, I'm going to take out the things that don't belong because they are no longer current. It's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre, but that's okay. If I haven't got it, I haven't got it. Now, is this current? Yes, it is, because this is textured floral. Crafty Goblins, that's exactly right. I am going to keep these because I do have an idea for these, and the dies are still current. So I've at least done that little part. I've done some sorting. Because there aren't many places that could actually go, because I don't have that many flat surfaces. No, I'm being really obtuse now about, I found them, they're under my desk. I found them, everyone stop looking. There they are. Found it. Awesome. Very happy with that. Aha. And just the piece I wanted is right there. And there you go. That is the song that my dear friend Lisa sings when we have lost things. And 99% of the time it works. But I still have lost a balloon die, a hot air balloon die in my stash. So that is what I wanted to grab. And I was thinking for my first card, I want to pair this with the bird. So this is where my first idea was going. You know, it's only taken us half an hour to get there, guys. I know, it works all the time, Lisa, all the time. You are magic. Now, I did want to check colours. Garden Green, Granny Apple, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, Shaded Spruce, Soft Seafoam. So I am adding in some Pool Party, which does work quite well with this. But I may need another shape, which I think is in the basket that I just put back onto my desk. But I'm going to, while I've got my use it up bits around as I drop it on the floor, which I now can't pick up. Oh, if only you could see how awkward that was. Okay. Do I have just my pack of shapes? They're all my retiring shapes, so they can go over there. Ooh, I have a soft seafoam circle in there. That might work very, 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 very well. Okay. So these pieces are always wise for you to keep because they are wonderful. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That one is actually a retired shape. But if we have a look at that, I can kind of pop that like that, have the bird on it. It goes really well with the background. Can we see? No, it was so saffron, Charlotte. Definitely not soft seafoam. Soft seafoam I use quite a bit, actually. It's the softest of all of our greens. So I'm going to cut this piece down to a card front size. Now this paper, no, it's about the same weight as our normal designer series paper. It's just we get less sheets of it. So I'm going to have to be big and brave. First cut. Oh, it's done. It didn't hurt too much, okay? Sometimes the first cut of the brand new paper is just so very, very hard to do. Okay, so that is our piece. These two are going straight into our pack. So this card, I don't think I will need any of our die cut designer series paper pieces, but I do kind of. Okay, so we've got these flowers here that I kind of want to show, so we're going to pop those over there, and we're going to choose what bird we might like. This one's my fave. These two are my fave. I'm just looking and thinking. I kind of like this dude's looking into the card. I don't want one looking out of the card, so I might use this dude here. I can buy more, Charlotte. That's exactly right. And I will be buying more because I am doing a paper share. I have been quite distracted recently and have not posted about my paper share, but it is happening. I already have a number of people interested, which is great. And yes, I'm doing 6x6 or 6x12 paper shares, and you will get either of those back of all the new papers, because we do have coming in the new catalogue tomorrow many of the carrying over papers. So I'm not doing a paper share on those. I'm doing them on the new designer series papers. So I do have a list, and I shall share that tonight. So I've just stamped in Memento ink. Perfect image, thank you very much. As many of you saw, I did do my rubbing technique on my hand because Memento ink can be notoriously bad for sometimes not giving a great image. Now let's go back to our colors. Oh, it's just started raining and my husband is in the rain getting the clothes off the line. I think I want to make his wing pumpkin pie, so we're going to use blends. So we're going to be very oh dear, that's a lot of rain. We're going to just do very simple colouring. I'm not reinventing the wheel. Just going to, yep, that's perfect. So I always go light to dark. You can go dark to light. Neither way is right nor wrong. It's just whatever way. Oh, is this one your guy, Sharon? Or are you saying my husband? He's only got 2 more shirts to go. It was a smaller load. He's a good man. I'll keep him a little longer. You know, it's only been 24 years we've been together this year. So just doing shadows on those spaces and at the bottom of the wing. And then all of a sudden it just stops. He's been monitoring. He's been very good monitoring. Okay, so just giving that a bit of a swoosh over and just a little bit down there. I can always add more dark if needed. What other colour would I like to pull out of here? Thinking early espresso is going to be a little dark. There we go. Okay, just wait for that to dry. Now, I don't have an early espresso blend. what other colours do we have? Lost Lagoon might look really, really nice. A Lost Lagoon bird, because that's kind of that mid blue in here, so that'll pick up a lot there. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is where I'm actually going to go in with my darker areas here. Oh, and it already gives me wonderful places to pop in. Thinking, is that, no, I just picked up the light. I had the dark open in the first place. Oh, just pop that up to the top there. David's not going to need a shower tonight. He's already had one. And I'm going to do some dark below the wing here. And some just going up there. And maybe there. I'm just going to now give it all a full wash of the light and see. Just want to check one thing. Okay, I'm just going to go over anything because the brush end is much darker. Sometimes there's a bit of a color difference, and today there is a very large color difference, but that's okay. There we go. And now I'm going to go over with my light and we will blend. So what I do is just go in circular motions just so we don't get those super harsh lines. And that gives those lines a really nice blend out. Just blend, 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 circle, circle, circle. Just lightly try and get those areas, and I'm trying very hard not to get the beak. He's a bit cute. Now, if I did want a lighter belly, which I think I do, I'm going to take my color lifter and I'm going to just go down the middle here. It doesn't look like much at the moment, but he will. I'm going to show you up close. He is starting to dry and lighten in that middle section. Now, nose, because we've already used orange, and that's kind of what I use for a beak. So I might just grab dark grey granite. I have no idea what colour I used on there, and do a little bop. Just a little bop like that. And I did go out of the lines a little bit at his legs, so I will use my colour lifter and push that colour down into the paper fibres. So hopefully you can see that highlight through his belly. And I will just fill in his tail where I have missed a little bit there. My compassion? No, I have none. No, I do sometimes. Sometimes. Oh, look, we've got a laugh. Okay. I see hand cutting in my future. Hello, Miss Leslie. How are you? I'm thinking this needs to go over a titch. There we go. Right, so Unfortunately, I have to cut around these little, I want to say chicken legs, but it's not a chicken, it's a bird. So this may be a bit, how's it going? But we will do it all the same. And yes, I do need to cut out these middle pieces because it's too chunky otherwise not to go up and around these legs. It's not too bad. It'd be worse if I left them as the last thing I did, because then I would have nothing to hold on to, where right now I've got a whole lot of cardstock to hold on to, and they're done. That wasn't too painful. So just moving the cardstock and just opening and closing the blades of my scissors. I will get the words out and go all the way around here. There we go. And then just slide on down the back of him. Water off a duck's back. Ha ha, pun intended, even though it's a bird. Okay. And we go from there just around his tail. Oh. Haha, the hardest bit is always at the end. Gonna overcut a bit there. There we go. And just whip around here. And this piece I have decided is a little too thick, so I will just thin that down just a little bit. There we go. So that is our bird. I don't think this is going to particularly need a sentiment because I've got my circle that is from Stylish Shapes, and I do have my is it Nested Essentials dies? What are we thinking of that? I think we might need some blending on our background. Whether I do it in soft sea foam, I'm not sure. What do you think? No, I do not have luck with hand cutting on that machine. I do own it, and it and I are not friends. Hey Bev, how are you? It is a cute little birdie, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad you guys all, your friend all works for you. My friend does not work for me. Don't know why, but yes, I just prefer to hand cut now. I've officially given up. Okay, so a little bit of soft sea foam. Am I going to be able to find a brush? Yes, I do have one there. Those scissors can go away. These scissors can just come out to pop this case open for me. There we go. Grab the light one. Oh, Karen, I am so glad I'm not the only one. Thank you. Yeah, Karen, I don't know what it is. I've tried to cut out DSP. I have tried to cut out stamped images. Yep. It's basically collecting dust here in my craft room. I kind of want to go from the inside out. So this, do you know what I actually want to glue it to my glass mat, but I'm not going to, because then that's creating all kinds of other mess. But I just want to create a bit of a halo for our bird to sit in front of, just so there's a bit more contrast. Liking that. I want to go out a bit more this way, and a bit more that way. So I haven't added any more ink. I'm just adding the last dregs now. And yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So he's like got this halo behind him. If you were no, I didn't grab out that other stamp set. Yeah, right. Yep. Oh, that's okay, Shaz. I'm well and truly over it now. Now, this is the sentiment stamp set I thought I might work with on our second card that we will make. But do we want a little sentiment or not? Because I kind of just like this. I kind of want to build this piece together. I think that's where I need to go, and then just work out if I can fit anything elsewhere. Okay, so just I'm up to my edges. And I've got an itchy nose, so I'm so glad you can't see my face at the moment. Ooh. I'm going to pop that about there. And then take this off. And just pop my bird on. And then I've got one less piece to deal with. Okay. So, yes, my bird can sit right there on the branch. Perfect. Okay, now that gives me where I would like to go. So unless I cut off some, if I want him further up, I'm going to have to cut off some of that, which I actually do want. So I'm going to hack the bottom of this circle, because the only people that know are you guys. No one else is going to know. Maybe a tiny sentiment. Yeah, I don't think it needs one either, Charlotte. I think it is definitely busy enough without it. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some glue along the bottom here, so no one's going to see it. Hopefully we don't ooze out too much. Okay, do you just want it? There we go. I think I'm most happy with that. Wow, the rain is really coming down now. And I have to go out later. Such fun. So we've picked up the colours in here. We've added the, I don't know, I think it is Pool Party or Balmy Blue. And I'm thinking that's the card base I want to go on. So I'm going to check both Balmy Blue and Pool Party to see which one looks better. Oh, I'm saying no to Balmy Blue already. That's quite jarring. That doesn't really go. If not, soft seafoam may just be the trick. Pool Party. Could use some Lost Lagoon as well. I will grab it out eventually. Oh, see, that looks still not quite right. not quite right. I think it gets very much lost. Or I can go for white. What about grey? Now, are you meaning a lighter grey, like a smoky slate? Or are you meaning like a darker grey, like basic grey? Okay, smoky slate I think works, but I'm going to go with my gut and go basic grey because I think I can see where Bev is going. One second, please. I don't know if I have a card base or these are just pieces. I think these are all just pieces and they're on the wrong side of my piece. But what we can do, Pebble Path, yes. Lila, that is actually, you were thinking that Pretty Peacock as well, yep. Oh, Bev, I'm liking the basic grey. I'll put the smoky slate away, and I definitely think the Pretty Peacock for sure, Lila, above Pebbled Path, because Pebbled Path isn't actually in here. I mean, neither is basic grey, but still looks fantastic. I'm just stretching up. I have to actually get up. Otherwise, I'm going to knock you guys right over and then I'll hear all about your headaches. I'm pulling the whole thing out rather than the paper packs are stuck. Right. I finally got it. That was very hard. Yes, basic grey does look great, but I will try. Nothing wants to come out. Oh, see, that's hard too. I think the basic grey doesn't quite compete. It's there and it complements without competing, but the Pretty Peacock does work quite well. Okay. Just going to partially slide that in and deal with all that paper later. Oh, Ida's not going with my gut. I've still got another card to make, Ida, so you may get your choice then. Okay, grab a piece out. Pop that back, bring this down. I've got two pieces here, which isn't what I need right this very second. Away, thank you. I want to score in half on the short side. You all just carry on. Do you know what? We can't be good at everything. I have decided that a very, very long time ago. I go with my strengths. Yes, next time, Ida. There's another card. That may be my choice. But I do love your enthusiasm for Pretty Peacock. I'm trying to get that scrap away in the right place. Trying to keep it maybe kind of sort of as neat and tidy as what we can. So I love that I've used up a use it up piece of paper or a use it up piece in this. My month challenge is still going strong. I didn't get through and everything, but I did get through a great chunk of use it up pieces. And the rest, I think, will go to my grandson's daycare. Not that they know about it yet, but that's okay. Now, I'm sure there are other pieces I could grab out of my basket that would look wonderful with this. So, but, oh, damn. There's just a titch of glue right there that I need to dry before I get rid of it. Oh, see, that's a bit big. I can see what I want, but is that going to be, yep, that's going to be a whole piece. I just want this, but in a smaller piece. I'm sure one exists. I'm sure I saw it. Thinking I want that for the second card, so I'm going to grab that out. I don't actually think it needs much more than what I've got there. Is it my favorite card in the world? No. Am I happy with it? Yes. But it's missing something. Because I don't want to cover up these flowers. Because they're already there. They're in the paper. I just want something quite small. No, not quite that. I know. Tell me what you think. Looks like he's got plumage coming out of his tail. Oh, wait. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I'm glad you think he's cute. I think he's a bit cute myself. And this will be the good thing once I sort these into larger pieces and smaller pieces. It will make me finding pieces a lot easier. Oh, you know what? That one and this one. Come on. Play nicely, please. Don't you run away. Grabbing out 5 pieces and all I want is 1. But anyway. Did I just throw the other one I wanted back? Oh, jeez Louise. Just use some gems hanging down from the branch. See, I haven't got enough. I haven't got enough, like, no. So, I think I'm giving up on that idea, which is fine. I've tried, and it's just not quite the style where we're at, and that is A-okay. So everyone is, well, I've had the suggestion of some gems. So I think I want to put this up on dimensionals. Yeah, maybe not. I just didn't have enough. Yeah, because it's not hand cut as such. But that's okay. Try and make this second card quick, but we shall see. So I'm just going to go over some of these joins here, just so then nothing's going to fall apart. And I shall need to source a new pack of dimensionals. I don't know where I would find such things at the moment. That's exactly right, Ida. I just wasn't totally convinced, but then I'm probably going to go overboard, possibly on the second card, so we shall see. We shall see where we go. Okay. Making sure we get some of these colours here. Kind of liking him there. Now, I think those pretty peacock ones are too dark, but the petal pink may work because there is quite a bit of petal pink in there. Just subtle petal pink, and this has the gold. Oh, we have the garden green in those. And see, they say they're petal pink. They are much more flirty flamingo, in my opinion, because petal pink is quite orange. And they are definitely more pink. Okay, so I have two options, both in pink. My least favourite pink. No, the colours in this paper are Early Espresso, Garden Green, Granny Apple, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, Shaded Spruce, and Soft Seafoam. I think I'm just going to use these ones because I like the gold foil in them. Do I know where they're going? No. Are we just going to go for it? Yes. Well, that was a very nice flip, if I do say so myself. So just a few. A few is 5, isn't it? Is 5 a few? Okay, I'm leaving this card right there. I do think the gems definitely helped bring those colours over to the other side of the card. Thank you, Lila. They aren't listed in the catalogue. Yes, so they are listed here. So they're listed on the sticker that is on the pack. So I always keep those, or you have a cardboard sheet at the back and they will be listed on there. So pop these back in here. I am going to keep them at the front because we're still going to be working with the same colours. So card 1 can just go to the side. And just looking at these papers, I don't necessarily want to use the same ones again. I may just use the die cuts because these are pretty... So I've already grabbed this. I don't mind this one, but I'm not sure. I think I am going to grab it out. I'm very indecisive today. My room is a mess and it is not helping my brain, and I need a secretary end time to come and help me sort some stuff out, because I haven't even labelled my new stamp sets yet. Have I? Yes, I have actually taken the stamps off this one. So what I am thinking is, because this has the sentiment strip in it already, is grabbing one of the sentiments. I was thinking birthday wishes. Birthday wishes fits really, really nicely, and then I can grab some flowers and pop those on the end. So you can kind of see that I'm using this as... Hello, Miss Jamie Ramsey, how are you? So yeah, I'm thinking maybe not even like having this as a strip, so not using the like a whole card front. So what width have I got down here? So I've got, if I took a 10 centimeter strip and just had this as a backing layer for this on a portrait card on a different colored base, I think that would work really, really nicely. So I am going to pop this on a block, otherwise I am going to lose it. Is it pouring down at your place, Jamie? Jamie's not too far from me. So 10. So we've got plenty to use still of this pattern, even though I've taken the B side. Still got plenty to use. And I will go full width of the front of a card. The DSP is super pretty. So Jamie, in this set you actually get 3 sheets of die cuts and 3 sheets of designer series paper. So that's why, that's where this frame came from. So that came directly from there. So I quite like that. It is really cool. I got it as a prize on stage at convention recently. I think that's a bit too busy. Yeah, I like the smaller pattern and this as a pop. I thought I would use more frames, but alas, I am not, and I am only going to be doing these 2 cards today. So because we've got Pretty Peacock in the background, I'm going to grab my Pretty Peacock ink and stamp directly across there. This is a brand new stamp, so hopefully you can see exactly how shiny that stamp is. That is because it's brand new. It has manufacturing residue, so you can see just with a very quick rough rub and twist on my hand, I have taken away a lot of the shininess on the stamp surface, and it is now it's now cloudy. That is going to allow the ink to not bead up on the stamp, and it's going to give a nice solid even stamping. So hopefully you can see there that the ink hasn't beaded up and it is just sitting evenly on the stamp. And leave it there to transfer. And that is a beautiful solid result. So that is why I always look at my stamps before I stamp them, so then I get that. I didn't even try that stamp because I knew it would stamp so beautifully. So I did share a tip last week in regards to doing that with your stamps before you use them, and that is what I do in practice. Not pouring but raining steadily. Yeah, not quite pouring here to either, Miss J. Okay, so I've got lots of little flowers in here, but they are very much, they're very pumpkin, and I've got more of the pretty peacock in here. Oh, not the pretty peacock, sorry, the petal pink in here than what I do of that. So I'm just having a flick through just to see if, so I'm going back to this piece that we tried on the last card. It blends in nicely. It does blend in, but do we want it to blend in, or do we want, or do I just want to add some, they all appear to be pumpkin pie, which isn't what I need. I want these ones, but they don't exist in this pack. But that's okay. It's all good. Just let me try that one. That one doesn't look too bad, although I want something on it. It feels like that one might be just missing a little something. And that one's like a full circle. That one's not going to work. Okay, I think we're just sticking with embellishments for this one. I can't tell you how badly I want to use vellum, but that is also not going to work. So I am going to grab a petal pink card base so we can reinforce and pull out that petal pink that is already there. Okay. So you can see if we just use that petal pink, that really reinforces that, and then I can even use the same embellishments just on the ends, and I think that'll look lovely. You love the leaf. I put a flower over it. Oh, okay, thanks for coming, Lila. Put flower over it. And practice makes perfect, Charlotte. I'm better than I was, but still not this good. With my hands, I'm not a fantabulous stamper at the best of times. I'm just checking the width of this. This is too wide, so I do just need to trim it down a little bit. So 10.5 centimeters. And I need to score. So I have a top folding card. So at least I've used some pieces. So I am very, very tempted to trim this piece down to, do I want it the same width as this? So this is 9.5, and then I would see more of that. I think that's what I want to do. So take a centimetre off this piece. Oh no, take 0.5 centimetre. 9.5. There we go. So just taking the tinsiest bit. It's a lovely strip that could definitely be used because it does work with the graphic print. And then that, yes, still not quite, but it's close enough. I like that. I'm definitely putting this on dimensionals. I might use the edge of my mini dimensionals. Okay, stick this down. Okay, I like that there is a little more there. Just popping that down. That is the perfect height. I've got that fairly even. No, nothing's perfect. Take these final two pieces off. That is now completely finished. Makes my heart happy. When it gets to the end, it's just like, oh, I just want to finish you. Okay. So I'm just going to use this edge. So I'm not going too close to the edges of the pieces because they're the mini dimensionals. I do want to give them a little more support. So, whoa, wanted that one in the middle and in the middle. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So do we agree just embellishments, or should I have a re-look through my die cuts? Because I'm sure we could make a lovely bouquet of die cuts another time and do some beautiful things. But these have come together fairly quickly after I found my dish of things. So it's speak now or forever hold your peace kind of time. Okay, so that is there. What? Because that is the piece that I had. I don't know, it's still just a little big. And then if we're popping stuff in there, I don't think it actually adds anything because we've got such a beautiful designed already. Hello, Patsy. Oh, Patty, sorry. How are you today? Okay. Not sure. Oh, thank you. Just embellishments. Okay. So we will take, so these are the Pretty Peacock and Petal Pink foiled gems. So I'll show them to you close up. Now, if I had have stamped the sentiment in Petal Pink, I would have chosen the Pretty Peacock, but because we stamped in Pretty Peacock and Pretty Peacock is in the background, I'm going to use the Petal Pink gems like I did on our first card. So all the gems have varying amounts of foil in them. So I just do pick of the draw sometimes if it's a very special project, because these are not meant for anyone in particular. I will just, they really don't want to play with me today, do they? Aha, got you now. I'm going to pop one here. So we're just going to use 3 for this one because there's quite a bit going on with all of our things. know what? This one, I want to go even just a little bit further out. Just push that one a little bit further in. So simple. Simple. Oh, I just thought I'd made that upside down. So we used a strip of the designer series paper, one of the flowery frames, and we used the Simply Said stamp set and just the gems. So we've been pretty simple. I had one today and had to trim foil off the outside edge. Oh, there you go. Thank you. I'm glad you like this card. So yeah, nice and simple. And our first card, I grabbed some use it up bits because I knew the bird from, and where's the stamp set? Here it is. The bird from the Bird's Eye View would go beautifully with the Frames and Flowers designer series paper and the frames. And I already had this branch piece in my use it up box, so I thought, why not? Our circle is from our use it up box, and I just paired it with the designer series paper. Thank you, Patty. It was a fairly easy, simple card, and as I said, I paired them with the same embellishments, both in Petal Pink, and it isn't a colour I go to, but I am very happy with these projects. So I hope as of tomorrow you can get your hands on the Frames and Flowers specialty designer series paper. And the reason it is specialty is because you get 3 sheets of frames and flowers and foliage to do lots and lots of different things with, like we have here today. So that's just a beautiful frame in itself. Put a sentiment across that, and you could make so many cards with this. So many cards. Oh, I'm glad, Patty. Yeah, I bought it for like teachers and stuff like that because you've got the stack of books, but I have used it quite a bit, so I'm very glad I can play with it a little more. If you need any help or have any questions about anything I made today, please don't hesitate to ask. I do have my card tutorials in the description box below. I forgot to tell you at the start, I did do my hot air balloon class on the weekend. We had a lovely time, and I still do have some Notes of Nature packs available for people in person, and I do, as always, have my video and tutorial bundles that people can purchase. Oh, thank you, Patty. I hope to see you all again soon. I will be live tomorrow night on YouTube at 7 p.m. my local time for a catalogue walkthrough of the brand new catalogue. So I hope to see you then, and have a good day. And if it's raining where you are like it is here, stay dry. Bye.